And guys, these situations often come. We do need help, right? We do need others' help. We do need to ask somebody to help us. So these are very polite and very professional and very profound ways of saying things and very modern ways of saying things, right? We shouldn't use the same thing again and again. Can you help me? Can you help me? No. We should revise ourselves also. We should also try to do something new each day. That is why I've come up with 30 phrases every day, like 30 different phrases for one situation. Okay, which will help you. Hey guys, welcome back. Let's continue the phrases session. Trust me guys, it's very helpful. I have seen people, started to speak in English and good English with confidence with the help of phrases. In all my sessions, I give this advice and tell them about the phrases, right? And I tell them how you can use in conversations, which I'm trying to convey in a little easier way to you. Okay, so that is why I'm making separate, videos on different situations. But when I'm taking a session, I just come up with one situation and I try to speak to people, tell them how many phrases they can use or how they can use. And this has helped them to think and to collect more and more phrases so that they can get well versed with it, and it will be easier for them to talk to their manager or give interviews or give any IELTS test or TOEFL test or any language test, English language test. It is very important, guys. Phrases are damn important. Take it very seriously. Go through all my videos. It is definitely going to help you to improve your English. And you will sound natural. Yes, you will sound like a native speaker. Nobody will differentiate that, you don't know English or your English is not that great. Nobody will make out. So try coming up with these phrases. Try to, speak as much as you can so that you can remember them in different situations. There are a lot many. You can choose some 4, 5, 2, 3, any you can choose and just start speaking. It's not that difficult, guys. Trust me on this. Okay. So guys, I'm your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you to speak English fluently and confidently. Today I'm going to talk about phrases which will help you in making requests and offers. Now, there are a lot of situations when we are having conversation or when we meet some stranger or we are meeting somebody first time or we are meeting in office or in school or colleges or in a party and an event. There are a lot of things which comes up, situations which comes up. One of the situation is we have to make a request or we have to offer a help or you have to offer something to the other person, right? How do we say that, right? So I'm going to tell you probably 25 to 30 different phrases which will help you in conveying your idea of making request and making offers to others. Okay, this is all daily used phrases and it is in everyday situations. We use these things in everyday situations and in everyday use. So pay attention, listen to my video properly. If you haven't understood once, watch my videos again and again so that you get a hang of it. Okay, and it will help you a lot, guys. Take it from me. Okay, now let's get started with the topic. Now, if you have to make a request to somebody, right, what do you say? How do you start? The first thing we always say is, can you help me? Okay, you are requesting somebody to help you. So you have to have a requesting way of. You can't say, help me, just help me. Okay, you can't say that. That's very rude. Okay, so you have to request, can you please help me? Okay, so this is the very common phrase which you can use when you need somebody's help or you want somebody to help you. Okay, the other one is you can say, would you mind if I sit with you or if I help you? So you are just offering something. Okay, so you have to ask, would you mind if I sit here or if I sit with you or if I stand with you or if I help you. Okay, so this is the way you can offer somebody or ask somebody, request somebody if you can do that for the person, or you can do that with the other person also, especially in offices or in event or parties. You can always say this. Okay, another one is if you want something. Okay, somebody is standing somewhere and and you want something from there, so you can just go there and ask, can I have one? If, for example, if you are in a party and you went to the dessert counter and there is an ice cream which you wanted to have or you want to have, so somebody is standing there at the counter, so you will ask, can I have one? Right? Or for example, anywhere, in your cubicle, you're sitting in your cubicle, or in your college, you're sitting in your college and you need a pen, somebody's pen or somebody's pencil, or something which is lying at with somebody else at somebody else's desk. So you can always say, can I have one, or can I have this, or can I have that? Okay, the next one is if you want somebody to go out with you or go somewhere, like during lunch breaks or snack break, or any time we want to go out and have tea, coffee, or any snacks. So how we can ask people? You can always say, would you like to go out with me, or would you like to come with me to the cafeteria or to the canteen or to the vendor which is there outside? So you can ask in this way. Okay, would you like to go with me out for tea, coffee, or anything of such sort? You can just ask the other person. Another way is if you want something from somebody and something is lying, some document, some paper, or something is lying with the other person or at some other desk, you can always go and say, can you pass me the document, or can you pass me the paper? Okay, can you pass me that document, or can you pass me that paper, or the paper, okay, or the stationery? So anything of such sort, you can just ask like this. Now, if you don't have a pen or a stationery or a paper or anything you don't have, so when you want to ask from the other person, how do you ask? Can you please lend me that? Or can you lend me that please? That means anything you can add, like can you lend me a pencil please? Okay, can you please lend me a paper? Okay, or can you please lend me a book? Yeah, you can ask anything like that, or laptop or a system, anything you want, you can just ask like that. This is a polite way and a very easy way of speaking to somebody or having conversation with people. Another one is if you want somebody to come for a coffee or tea, so you can always ask, would you like to join me for a coffee? Would you like to join me for tea? Or would you like to join me for snack or for lunch? Anything, you can just replace the word and you can add anything there. So it is very you can use it in multiple ways. You just need to know the phrase and you can use it in multiple ways. Okay, you just know where this phrase is used. Would you like to join me? Okay, and then you can add anything there. It's as simple as that. It's very easy to use, trust me guys. Another situation is if you are talking to somebody and then it's dinner time, or you want to meet that person again, then what you can say, how would you request the other person to meet again? I would love to have you over for dinner tomorrow, or I would love to have you over for lunch today. Okay, so this is how you can say if you want to meet that person again over dinner or lunch or coffee or breakfast or a movie. So you can just say like this. Okay, you can make a request in a very polite way or in very formal way. Another one is if somebody is asking help to you. Okay, somebody asks you like, can you help me in this or that, whatever. So you can always reply to them and say that I will be happy to help you. I'll be happy to help you, or I did be happy to help you. Okay, this is how we reply to the other person's request. Another reply is when somebody is helping, you can always say, Oh, this is so kind of you. Oh, this is so kind of you to help me with this. Oh, it's so kind of you to help me with this. You can always say that. The other person will also be very happy. So this is a way you can reply to somebody else's, offer or request. Okay. Another way of asking somebody to help you is, can you give me a hand? If you're doing something and you need somebody else to join in, okay, and suddenly you see somebody standing next to you, or at a little distance, then you can always say, can you please give me a hand? So that person also understands that, oh, he needs or she needs help, whatever she is doing right now. So that person can join you and can help you. Okay, so this is also a very professional and a very refined way of saying, can you please give me a hand, or can you please lend me a hand? Okay, that doesn't mean you're asking for a hand, it just means you're asking for help. Okay. Another one which is very basically used in offices or parties or events or anywhere, with friends also, it's very commonly used, or with your relatives or your family members also. You can always use this, when you're outside. You can always use, would you like to grab a coffee? Okay, would you like to grab a coffee? Which means, come, let's have a coffee. So it's a very good way of saying, would you like to grab a coffee? Okay, it's a very modern way of saying grab a coffee, which means to have coffee. Simple as that. The one is, if you need somebody, if you don't know something like how to do this, you can always ask somebody, can you please show me how to do this? Or can you please help me with this? Okay. If you don't know how to do a task or something which is given to you or which is there in front of you, so you can always ask the other person or somebody who is there, can you show me how to do this, or can you please help me how to do this? Okay. And guys, these situations often come. We do need help, right? We do need others' help. We do need to ask somebody to help us. So these are very polite and very professional and very profound ways of saying things, and very modern ways of saying things, right? We shouldn't use the same thing again and again. Can you help me? Can you help me? No. We should revise ourselves also. We should also try to do something new each day. That is why I've come up with 30 phrases every day, like 30 different phrases for one situation. Okay, which will help you to improve your vocabulary, which will help you to improve your speaking skills and your English as well. Okay. You can also request somebody, would you like to go for a walk, or would you like to play a game? Let's play an online game. Okay. Now, when somebody is explaining something, in our college, school or office or anywhere else, like client is also talking to us or a manager is talking to us, and we don't understand that, right? So how do we respond, or how do we ask that again? That is a very important situation, right? So let's discuss that. How can we ask the person to explain it again? Okay. So we can simply say, can you please explain this again? Okay, can you please explain this again? Another one is, can you please explain a bit more? Or can you please elaborate on this? Okay. Or can you please explain it in detail? Okay, so these are 3-4 ways of asking the other person to explain it further, or explain it more, or explain it in detail. Yeah, so these are the ways you can ask the other person without letting him feel embarrassed or awkward. Now, if you're going somewhere and you have a bag, or you have a wallet, or you have something with you and you want to keep it somewhere, so you can ask the other person, can you please keep an eye on my stuff? Okay, so this is another thing. If you're going on a break and your things are lying on your desk, you can just ask the other person, can you please keep an eye on my stuff? I'll be back in a moment. Okay. Now, if you want something from someone, so you can always ask, can I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your laptop? Can I borrow your, cup, mug, anything of such sort, if you want to get it from somebody, or somebody has something and you want that, you can always ask them, can I borrow this from you? Okay, or can I borrow that from you? Whatever you can fill in the blanks, whatever that stuff is. Okay. Another very good one is, or we use very frequently, is, would you like to join us for dinner? Or would you like to join us for snack? Or would you like to join us for tea or coffee? Or would you like to join us for lunch? So anything, would you like to join us, is another good phrase we very frequently use. Okay. At a home also, if there is a dinner at the dinner table, dinner is served at the dinner table, you can always ask your parents or your siblings, would you like to join me for dinner? Okay, so would you like to join me for dinner? Or if you're going out for dinner, you can always ask your sibling, your parent, would you like to join me for dinner? Yeah. If you need somebody's help, you can always say, it's very easy, can you help me with this? This means whatever you need help in. Oh, can you please help me with this process? Can you please help me with this project? Or you can ask somebody, if you feel somebody is stuck somewhere, you can always say, do you need my help? Or do you need any help from me? Or do you need any help? Just, do you need any help? That will also do. Okay, another way of, if you're not able to understand somebody is saying something, so you can always say, sorry, I didn't get it. In normal conversation also, if somebody is speaking to you and you didn't get the idea, or you didn't get what he or she is trying to say, you can always say, sorry, I didn't get it. Which means, can you please repeat? So the person will repeat it. So you don't have to say, can you please repeat? You can just say, sorry, I didn't get it. Okay. And one more thing is, can you please help me with the details? Okay. So you can always say this, can you please help me with the details, if you want more information about something. Okay. As I said, would you like to join me for dinner? We can always say, do you want to join me? Okay, it's the same. Would you like to join me for dinner? And do you like to join me for dinner or lunch or breakfast or anything, you can ask for this. Another way of saying. The last one is, may I help you? Or how may I help you? Okay, this is a very polite way of saying, and I love this. Okay, so may I help you? Or you can say, how may I help you? Which means you want to know, how I can help you. What can I do for you? Okay, this is another way of saying. So guys, these are very basic sentences. I am saying it is phrases, but I am saying sentences just to make it simpler for you. These are sentences which are very simple. They are question sentences, they are normal sentences also, which is used in everyday conversations. And trust me, they have their defined structure. You don't have to come up with anything. So when you start speaking it, and you start using it, it will get into your brain. You will start memorizing it, you will start remembering it, and it will be easier for you to speak up. Okay, and at the end of the day, when you start speaking these sentences, you will not have the worry that whether I am going wrong with anything, the sentence construction or the pronunciation or the words I am getting wrong somewhere. You will not have that fear. So it will build your confidence and it will build your fluency also. So what you do is start practicing, pick up 2-3 statements or phrases, start practicing the pronunciation, how they're spoken, pause my video, start repeating it, come up with situations that at what situation I can say all these things, and start practicing it. That is the only way of getting fluent in English, guys. This is a shortcut and there's no other shortcut, guys. This is the simplest way of getting fluent and confident in English. Trust me on this. See you. Bye-bye.